Yep. We are back, Israel. Let me type this in the chat real quick for all of my people. We should play the brother song. This for my peep. This for my peep. This for
Yeah.
my peep. This for my peep. Whoop. This for my peep. You hear? Oh, they show is.
Yeah, they might clip that. They gonna say, "Fuck the white man, fuck the white man, fuck them." They gonna
Fuck 'em.
clip
They
that.
gonna clip that one. They gonna be like, oh no, turn it off. We can't say that about white people. Man,
Right.
we just hey, and look, we was just having a discussion. Man, these people on Clubhouse are absolute nuts. You know what I
Right.
mean? They crazy. Like we in a room with a bunch of brothers, right? And this is when I say that this society has beaten us down to powder, man. They done beat us down to powder. You know, real quick before let me start my little introduction. This is Sharpen the Sword Radio. You understand? I am the host. All right, Cap 10K the Goggle Bar up under Commanding General YAHANNA. And I got my right hands with me. You understand? Y'all see I said hands. You understand? Because it's more than one. All right, I got Officer Abana Zar in the building. Then we got Officer Maya Shala in the building. Then we got Trooper Halaka Ma. We in the building. All right. So now I'm gonna put the link in the chat for everybody for any questions, comments, you know what I mean? Whether you agree with us or not, okay, you can come up on the stage and we can have a discussion. Type it in, we'll answer it. All of that. So give me 1 second. Man, the sisters at Dollar Tree trying to rob people this morning. You
Oh,
turn around, the
God.
sister telling people, "Oh, we can't give back no change. We ain't got no change." So I turned around, and you hear when you hear like exact change, a lot of times they not, saying that you must have the $1.25. You know, you could
Right.
have $2, $3, something like, and they can give you change like that. But they just saying mostly they don't have like big bills and stuff like that. So the sister turn around and go and say, "Oh, I can't give you change." I said, "Wait a minute, you got all that change in your you just flipped all the quarter. All I get is 64 cents. That's all, you know." And at the same time, I heard the manager telling her, "Don't say that." She down the aisle stocking. But she telling it the whole line. She got a whole big old line too. So the sister going back and forth about change and this and that. I said, "So you got a whole drawer full of change. What are you talking about?" "Oh yeah, the manager said," I said, "She just told you not to say that." You know what I mean? I'm like, "What are you doing? Get my change, lady." So turn around. I said, "No, you know what?" I said, "I'll do even better. I go get the change." So I go get the 36 cents out of my truck, come back. She handed me, she said, "It's 4 quarters, okay?" What the hell are you what are you doing? He just you just say you didn't have no change. I'm like, what in the hell is wrong? You know, maybe she didn't have her medicine this morning. I don't know what the fuck happened. You know? Hey, y'all know Dollar Tree, my little store. That's why I get that's where I get my little juice from. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
get I get that juice from Dollar Tree. So that's what happened to me this morning. You know what I mean? I'm in Dollar Tree on Clubhouse going in,
Hmm.
and almost had to go in on the cashier over my 64 cents. So that was crazy. But anyway, but as we on Clubhouse talking, and the room is about white people disrespecting black people, calling them the N-word. That's the topic, right? And so I'm hearing a lot of brothers, they like, "Hey, I ain't having it." He said, "My mama taught me when I was," a matter of fact, I believe the brother said he was from Missouri. He's from St. Louis. He said, "Man," he said, "my mama told me any white person call you the N-word, she said you whoop his ass." That's what she said. And so I'm like, damn. So here we go. Now we got a white boy saying, "Well, if I was to call you the N-word, like what would you do?" I said, "Damn, you just heard it, but you get slapped in your mouth." Right. What do you want? What I mean, what else do you want from them? You know. So everybody was expecting for black men to say, "Oh, you know what? I'll just grin and bear it. I'll just turn the other cheek and all of this." You know. And so I flipped the whole table around the whole room. I was like, why aren't we focusing on the ones that's being disrespectful? You know, you have brothers. You had a black man there talking about, man, you got freedom of speech. No, you don't. You understand?
Nah,
Just because you got freedom of speech, you can't go around and just disrespect somebody just because you got freedom of speech. You know,
right.
you can't do that. That's not part of freedom of speech, dude. You know, I said, and then plus I said, why aren't we focusing on the ones that's doing the disrespect? Why it always got to get turned around on the black man, the one to make him the criminal instead of the one that started the whole shit, instead of that white man. And I'm gonna give you an example. At one of my contracts, right? Turn around and it was a brother and a white boy, right? Got into it. I read the whole report and everything. It disgusted me, made me sick. You understand? I wish I was there to help stand with my brother. You understand? To defend him because nobody did. Nobody was on his brother's side. Turn around and now when I got there, everybody talking about it. Everybody quiet. Everybody, you know what I'm saying? Because it was a whole big old thing right before I got there. So the brother, he's standing at his station, right? He's standing there working, doing his thing, doing his job, right? White boy come up to him, smacks his coffee off of his station, and said, "Fuck you gonna do about it?" That's what he
Ah,
said
man, ain't
to him.
no way. Ain't
That's
no
what
way.
he said. So the brother, like, hold on, dog, I'll beat your motherfucking ass. Fuck wrong with you? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So then guess who everybody jumped on? You know what it kind of reminded me of? It kind of reminded me of that scene with on Color Purple when what's her name? Oprah. What was the name of in the movie? What was the name in the movie? The character. I can't think of what
Not
the name.
silly.
No, not see, no, not neither one of them. Oprah. It was her part, her role. Oh, Miss Sophia, that's who it is. Oh, Miss
Uh,
Sophia. It reminded me of that when she driving Miss Daisy around, right? And she turned around and whatever. My shot. See if you can find that clip on the movie.
let me
Uh,
see what is.
Sophia on Color Purple. Sophia knocks out white woman. Just type that in in YouTube and see if that pop up and see if we can just play that clip
Common
because this,
Con.
because this thing as I'm reading the report of what happened to this brother, that's immediately what it reminded me of. You know, and I couldn't help but to go back and start thinking about like what did our ancestors really like go through? Because I know they went through shit like this and worse. You know, so the brother, like I said, he turned around, he coming out, everybody attacking him, everybody telling him to calm down, everybody telling him he wrong. You understand? He got all these white folks in his damn face. Everybody from the office swarm out there into the warehouse and then or to the dock, and everybody going in on him, pointing fingers at him, yelling at him, saying he wrong, he this, he that. So he turned around and hollered. He said, "Man, look, I'll fuck all you crackers up." He understand the brother just snapped. The brother snapped, right? So, so in this room that we was in today, they saying like the same thing that the report was saying. They saying the same thing that all of the Christian men on the job was saying. They saying that the brother was wrong for him being attacked. He's
Lock
under
it, sir.
attack. Go ahead.
I got one is where she hit the guy. She hit the guy on the thing when she slapped when the
Yeah, and I
oppressor
think they
man
knocked
slapped
out.
him. Yeah, he
Yeah,
knocked.
yeah.
Yeah.
Play it,
All
play
right,
it.
all right, here we go.
I think when she knocked him out, and then
Yeah,
everybody
come on.
swarmed. Yeah, come on, play that.
All right, here we go.
We're gonna play this and then we're gonna get on topic.
Really?
I said, hell.
Rewind it a little bit to where why she said what she said.
No, Miss Sophia, no!
You want to go back to where, sir?
Just a little bit to where he approached her. Just a little more.
All right.
Why he even, because she talking to the white woman. She said something to, what's her name? Miss Lily, whatever her name is. She said something to her. What you say? And then he come and jump in, you know what I'm saying, trying to defend the white woman.
All right, I think we back far enough. Hold on, let me see.
All right, cut.
Hey, get you pumped that crude a little faster.
Right, they try to hurry him get out of it. Nah, go back.
What did she say?
Yeah, what did she say?
No. Be my maid.
There you go. You want to be my maid? There you go. Come on back. Go back a little more. Come on. Quit playing with me.
Miss Millie always going on over the cup.
There you go.
Your children are so clean. Would you like to work for me? Be my maid?
You want to be my maid?
Hell no.
What did you say?
Hell no.
What did she say?
Hey, get you pumped that crude a little faster.
Gail, what did you say to Miss Millie?
I said, hell.
Oh, Miss Sophia.
No, Miss Sophia, no!
Get my children out of here! Take them home! Get my children home! Get my children out of here! You black slut! Who do you think you are? Leave me alone! Touch me! Who do you think you are, you fat nigga? God! Thank God! Help me! Help me!
Now, that right there is what I thought of as I'm reading this report. As I'm reading how everybody from the office ran out, and this will be even before I got now at this contract. I'm cool with the brothers that's the supervisor, so he gave me the whole story. And it was another brother here, Christian, and he used to jump on our calls a lot. You know what I'm saying? And he used to get in our discussions. But I'm gonna tell you what happened with me and him. Me and him had a discussion too. Me and him and a white boy. So when they was telling me what happened, they described it just like what I envisioned. Was this scene right here? Is when she did something against that white woman, all them white people start coming and attacking her. You understand? And then there it go. All right. So that's what happened with the brother. Everybody come out attacking him. The whole white office come out telling him he wrong and he this, he this. When the white boy was the one in the wrong. You can't just do that. You can't just go up to somebody's station and knock their stuff off and then tell them what the fuck you gonna do about it. That's a threat. That's a whole threat. Now, let me tell you what the Christian, now this is what was happening in the room. All the Christian men was talking, oh man, just let it, roll off your back, man. Just don't even worry about it. Don't even feed off into it. Don't even, some stuff you just got to ignore and all this. I said, why is it that we always got to be the bitches? It's always the black man got to be the bitch. Just let it roll. Just don't say nothing. It's just a word. You know what I'm saying? That's what brothers were saying in this room. It's just a word. It's just a word. You understand? When you saw what they were saying to her, you fat nigga, that ain't just no words. You understand? Them ain't just words. Them fighting words. Ain't that what they used to say back in the hood? Them fighting words. You can't say certain things. You know?
Right.
certain things you're going to cause me to defend myself. You can't just say certain things to people, you know. And so me and the Christian brother, when I turned around and came in, this was the next day, right? Him and a white boy, me and him talking first, right? Then one of the white truck drivers come in. It's just me and him in the break room. Me and him, we sitting there talking about the incident. I'm like, yeah, man, I read the whole report. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yeah, that was crazy, man. I can't believe that happened and this and that and blah, blah, blah. So we going in on it. White boy come in. I be quiet because I'm trying to keep them out of our business, right? It's just it's a black thing. He wouldn't understand, right? So I'm leaving it alone for a second. White boy said, hey, what's going on, man? What you guys talking about? A lot of white boy come in. And we talking about what was his name? I want to say his name was Antoine. If I'm mistaken, I think his brother's name was Antoine. You know, we talking about what happened with Antoine and Bob yesterday and this and that. And he's like, oh man, yeah, that was fucked up, man, and this and that. This the white boy, right? So the brother, he started going in and he said, yeah, man, you know, Antoine, you know, he on house arrest and all this and that. I said, whoa, man. I said, what that got to do with anything, dude? Oh, I'm just saying, man, you know, I said, why you making him the criminal when he the one that got attacked? He the one that got threatened. The brother don't matter what the fuck his criminal past got to do with nothing. It has absolutely nothing to do with anything, you know? And they always do that, man. Christians always do that. They make the black man wrong in every fucking scenario. They can't help themselves. It's always us that got to be the bigger person. Fuck that, I am the bigger person. Knock your motherfucking head off. You understand? Right. I'm the bigger person. Now, my thing is this, right? Now, everything doesn't, you know what I'm saying, have to result in, you know, you actually, you know, defending yourself physically, right? Or drawing weapons and nothing like that. You know, sometimes you could say something and defend yourself, and that'll turn around and end it, right? So it just depends on what type of situation you in, you know, and what type of measure you use for, you know, whatever situation. Like, for instance, just because you license to carry don't mean that you can shoot just for every single thing, you know. It don't mean that. So it's certain levels of force that you can use depending on what type of danger you in, right? So me and him, we going back and forth. Me and him arguing, right? So the white man's turned around and he says, oh, come on, man. Not over no coffee, man. Not over no coffee, man. This is what he said. So I stopped arguing with the brother. I asked the white man. I said, would you have let somebody do you like that? He said, oh, hell no. I said, see what I'm saying? You see what I'm saying? I said, this white man is standing here telling you, you would not have knocked his Folgers off his goddamn station. You would not have knocked his goddamn cup of Folgers on the ground. You would not have done that to him. But then he telling us, oh, not over no coffee, man. Not over no coffee. It's just $1.25, man. I'll buy you another one. You understand? That's how he talking about it when it come to us. That's how we supposed to be about it. But him, oh, hell no. Hell no, he wouldn't have let no. The best part of waking up is Folgers in your cup. You understand? So I be damn, the white man, he sung his ass off on that commercial. And so he meant that coffee. He meant what he said about that coffee. And he is not gonna let you knock it on the ground, man. He is not. So my thing is, why do we, you understand, have to turn around and bend and flex and do all the, why we got to be a little bitch when it comes to these people, man? You know, I get tired of that. If you have a situation and you are forced to defend yourself, do it, man. There's nothing wrong with defending yourself. You can do that. Now, do we turn around and promote violence? No, we ain't just saying go around beating up people, punching people, spitting on people, doing all that. That's not what we promote. But we damn sure ain't promoting bitch assness. You understand? Not up in here.
Right.
You see the slogans everywhere. No cowards. You understand? I wish I could turn around because it's on the back of my shirt. No cowards in the ISUPK. All right, no cowards. So look, when you walking up on me, you see, hey, this nigga ain't no coward. I better try this with somebody else, not these guys, not these guys. You know, so that right there, I said, man, we in 2024, and we still that's how we been for these people for the longest, man, and it's gotten us nowhere. We've been, I also don't want no trouble. We've been doing that since forever. And then now you can't even defend yourself when somebody come and assault you. She can't tell this white woman, hell no, nah, to be your maid, hell no. Nah. You understand? We talk about, the brother said that white people, now this is what he said about white people, that they have the freedom of speech. Man, it's freedom of speech, man. People can say what they want. No, you can't.
Right.
No, you can't. You see that black woman couldn't say what she wanted in that movie. All she responded was hell no to the white woman. And everybody said, what did she say?
Right.
To a white woman? What did that black woman say to Miss Lily? You understand? Like, it's crazy, man.
Yeah.
It is insane. But that's how we are still to this day in this country. We sitting here acting like a bunch of cowards, man. A bunch of scared slaves. You know,
it's a lot. It's a lot here, sir.
Come on with it.
How that lady came up to Sophia was crazy, because that's like, how you just gonna ask somebody, do you want to be my maid? That's like that's like saying, do you walk up to somebody, hey, do you want to be my slave?
Yeah.
like she was supposed to say, yeah, ma'am, I do. I do want to be your maid.
Right.
Like, man, please get out of here.
Right. I do. I sure as will. I do everything. You can count on me. You understand? That's how she was supposed to be.
And look, all because she came up on her and saw her kids and was trying to hug and kiss on them, and oh, they're so beautiful. Oh, touching the hair and doing all that like they some type of zoo animal. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And she liked it so much. Oh, would you like to be my slave? Like, what?
Right.
Hey,
look, I said, hey, my mama almost snapped on a white woman in the grocery store, boy, when we was little. Turn around when my little brother was born, right? Turn around, this white woman come out of nowhere doing the same shit. Oh my God, she is so beautiful. She said, this is a boy. Hell wrong with you. She said, oh my God, and reached in. She said, don't touch my baby. You understand? She said, don't touch my baby. Try to touch my little brother. My mom wouldn't have that. You understand? No. So don't touch my baby, lady. Fuck wrong with you? Your hands to yourself. You understand? My mama wasn't going for it. She was the same way. You understand? Like, hell no.
Right.
And guess what? Guess what we should be like today? Hell no.
Hell
you understand? We're gonna be in a slave. Hell no. Yeah. Not at all, man.
I got freedom of speech to call you a cracker and a peckerwood. You better get out of my damn face.
I mean, since you want to put it like that, then we got freedom of speech. You know what I'm saying? But it's crazy. It's crazy how these Christians that was in this room, you know what I'm saying, still had like, no. I said, what about the people that started? Because the scenario was a white person come and call you the N-word. And what would you do in return? You understand? And it's all this, we supposed to just stand there and take it. From the black people.
That's crazy.
From the black people in the room. You understand? They making up all types of things, talking about we just supposed to, grin and bear it. We just supposed to let it roll off our back. We should have tougher skin. I said, again, why aren't we addressing the person who initiates the whole incident? Why isn't he wrong? Why is it that he get to call you whatever he wants, but then when you defend yourself, then now you wrong. Now you should just let it go. You should just calm down. And then he said, you're not defending yourself against words. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Because certain things you just can't say to people. It's considered as a threat. you can say something and take it as a threat, and it can be a threat. You know, that white boy telling that brother when he smacked his coffee off the table, the station, and asked him what the fuck was he gonna do about it. That's a threat. That was a threat. You understand? Because why are you smacking my coffee up? What's wrong with you? Like, these people have no self-control. And these Christians, man, they are the weakest ever. To where they won't even address them even when they're wrong. It's just let it go, man. Just don't even worry about it. It's just a word. Like, that was crazy to me, y'all. That was crazy. All right. Let's go on and I just had to get that off, man, because that was part 2 of my morning. You know, first the lady at my favorite store, Dollar Tree, tried not to give me my 64 cents. And then that on Clubhouse. Boy,
Yeah, that's wild.
All right. So let's go to this video, man, because this is part 2 of the divorce edition, man. And I really hate to hear any of our people getting divorced, man. It's sad, you know, because of all things, you know, we actually need each other, right? And to hear a sister, especially this one, especially this case right here, because so far, you know, Judge Mathis has a decent reputation on TV. You know what I'm saying? He was funny as hell. He used to kill me, but you're a crackhead. You're a crackhead. I know a crackhead when I see one. You know what I'm saying? That shit was funny as hell. But he turned around and he always talked about that lovely, lovely wife of his, Linda. Oh, she was just the greatest in the world, and this and that. Oh my God. And then to hear that this woman is filing for divorce, and then to turn around and they after 39 years, not just filing for divorce, like they just got married and she can't take it. After 39 years long, she's sitting here embarrassing and humiliating this man and herself and her family, about to destroy everything and everybody, you know. And but here is Judge Mathis's response. TMZ caught him. You know, they caught him slipping. You understand? Oh, they caught my man slipping. Boy, I hated watching this, man. You know, but let's watch it though.
Hey, Judge Mathis, how are you today, man?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing all right. I want to ask.
I'm not good. Rather, it's the worst days of my life. How about that?
Okay, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I wanted to ask you, with news of the separation, how are you holding up?
I'm not holding up very well. I would say the other man, maybe I'll be an example for other men, cautionary tale. Don't neglect your wife. See how me at the airport now, flying out, as I have for 40 or for 25 years. My wife has been third, serving the community, taping my show, having fun with friends. That's what happens, guys. Never be too busy or never have too much fun beyond your wife.
So I do want to ask, the date of separation is listed back to July 17th. Mm-hmm. Has this been coming for some time now, or was it something out the blue?
Well, ever since we started taping here in LA, I committed to staying home more and making my wife more of a priority. But as you see, I haven't. I'm still here on the road doing the same thing. And in terms of going out into another city. But I was gone for 3 weeks. That's what July 17th meant.
Would you say you two are in a good place right now, or able to maintain a friendship? Or
oh yeah, we're still in the same house and we're maintaining a friendship. And I'm trying to get my wife back. I have to show her that though. Mm-hmm. Hopefully I can show her while we're there together before, and hopefully she doesn't complete the process. But I'm changing in hopes that she will. I'm gonna get my wife back. How about that? Absolutely. I just wanted to eliminate all the rumors too, that it's something about a baby or even me molesting a child. It's none of that. I've just told you what it is.
There were also, kind of some rumors of any infidelity. Did you want to clear that up at all? You say it's solely neglect.
Well, neglect can create suspicion, certainly. And if you're gone as much as I am, you have every right to suspect. You know, you go to work, you go serve in the community around the country, then you go with your guys to sporting events around the country. You go to other events, except without your wife hanging with you and enjoying herself with you. And so, yeah, she would have a right to suspect infidelity.
But there was none of that going on.
That's not the purpose. That's not the reason for this.
Damn, man. Judge Mathis, my man, boy, that Christian woman of his is wearing him out, boy.
Yeah.
Oh, she is wearing his ass out. Damn, he said this is the worst time of my life. Damn, man. Judge Mathis, my uncle, man. I'm feeling sorry for my uncle right now. No, I'm just kidding. He ain't my uncle, man,
Uncle Judge Joe. Oh,
hey,
man.
that Christian woman is giving him the business, boy. You know, talking about I put my wife third. You don't have fun beyond your wife, man. Like whatever happened to those days where women knew that they man had other women? Women knew that they men had friends and they would like to watch the game or go over their buddy's house and all of that. What happened to them days, man? What happened to them days where women was understanding of this kind of stuff to where they knew it and they didn't turn around and destroy their family and humiliate their husband? You know what I'm saying? Destroy the kids all because of they selfish. Oh, my feelings is hurt. You know, I mean, the man he a celebrity. He famous. He got a TV show. He's in and out of town. He gets called to different things. I'm sure they say, hey, Judge Mathis, we want to have you at this event. We're going to pay you this much money. I was reading an article, sidebar real quick. I was reading an article where Alicia Keys turned down a $9 million event for 9 minutes. They wanted her to perform, do something for 9 minutes long for $9 million, and she turned it down because she was spending time with her husband. Fuck all that, baby. We finna go get this money. Or you go get it and come back. Shit, it ain't number 9 minutes. Book your flight, go fly to her, go perform for 9 minutes, and then come back to me. I'll be waiting, baby. Go get that 9 mil. I ain't tripping. You understand? But look, the point I'm making is this. But that was her choice to do that. You understand? So I ain't saying nothing about it. It must be lovely to be able to turn down chunks of money. You understand? For whatever the reason, you know. So, and as long as it wasn't nothing immoral, I ain't turning it down. I'm going to go get it. But I'm saying stuff like that. These celebrities get called to different places, you know, and they're wanted here, they're wanted there. You know, hey, or their manager might be, you know, on the internet booking them for certain things. And, hey, Judge Mathis wants to be there. You know, how much can you pay him for coming? You know, just to speak or whatever at your function or your charity, whatever it is, right? They'll say, "Oh, okay, shit, we'll give him $500,000. I know he ain't finna miss that. I know he ain't finna skip out on that money. You can go with him. You understand? You can have a friend or a sister or something that you can hang with somebody like that. You ain't gotta, you know, because I don't see the woman. You know, I've seen her a couple of times. She doesn't like appear like to be just this whore. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, damn, like you ain't got no family that you can hang out with while he, you know, doing what he doing, and then y'all come back together, and then y'all fly out of town. Like, what's wrong with this lady, man?
It's a lot get cap.
And one second, Warren, and then a whole 39 years of he been doing this. The majority of y'all marriage, y'all was together 39 years, and then he been on TV for over 25. You know, and then he just got they canceled his show, and then he started his own production company, I believe. So now the responsibility is even greater. And that Christian, she wearing him out, boy. That all of that he just said was what she said to him. She's sitting there weren't going in on his ass, boy. That Christian woman going in on Judge Mathis. You neglected me. He ain't neglected. He been taking care of your ass for 39 years. That's what he been doing. He ain't neglected you. And then y'all doing pretty good. Living in a mansion. You understand? $5 million goddamn home. I'm sure they wear nice clothes and she designer. I'm sure she got bags and shoes to match her bond. What you think? Yeah, she got bags and shoes and red bottoms and blue bottoms and pink bottoms, whatever kind of damn bottoms. You know, jewelry or some more shit. But then now that this man is famous and gets called to go here and there, now you want to divorce him. You understand? Go ahead, Mike Shaw.
Come on, sir. And that's a crazy thing to want to divorce a man over 39 years. That's crazy to me. But it's that damn Christian church. They burning that sage. They reading them zodiac signs. And then the one thing that's killing them, man, with these Christians is really killing these brothers with, man, is this love language crap cap. I ain't heard of that to later. That love language is killing them. So look, they got 5 love languages, man. These women want you to get out here and make all the money. They want you to make all the money, work hard, fix everything around the house, cut the grass, fix the plumbing, pay the bills. You know what I'm saying? And they don't even want to cook, but they got the love language. Number 1 is words of affirmation. You got to tell them nice things. Baby, I'm so proud of you. Great job, baby. Look. Acts of service.
Hey, hold on 1 second. On that first one, hey, you got to do that, man. Women are like children. You have to do it. When you turn around and that 2-year-old get to do something, they finally take their first steps, and you got to do them like that. You got to tell them, damn, baby, that chicken was good. Smack on that big old booty of her. You understand? That's just how they are. They like children, man. You have to do that. You got to tell a woman, good job, baby. You know what I'm saying? You have to do that. You know what I mean? And so, you know, that's one. You got to check that off. Go ahead.
Yeah.
What's
Number 2, acts of service. That means making her burdens ease and stress-free. So whatever she need help with, you need to help her out. She gonna get too stressed. And that's her love language. She don't want to get stressed.
So,
you know what I'm saying?
So do they got any examples in there? Because she needs help with opening pickle jars and mayonnaise.
Okay, I got you.
That. So she needs
if
help
your partner,
taking out the trash.
Here's an example.
Hold on.
Okay, my bad, sir.
She needs help with like taking out the trash. You know, most women, and they ain't their thing. You know, man, take the trash out. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes trash get heavy. She need help lifting up boxes and stuff like that. What is it saying that she need help with?
All right, 1 second. Example is
something that makes sense. Go ahead.
Okay, your partner does a chore for you, runs an errand for you, or takes care of something without having to be asked.
Something without having to be asked.
Yeah.
So
it's not to me.
You, so it's a mind thing.
Yeah, right. To me, that's what I'm thinking. Well, I shouldn't have to tell you to do that. You know, you hear that all the time. I shouldn't have to tell you to do that. You should just do it.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. See, that's great. Because look, Avant sang this shit in a song. I can read your mind, babe. I know what you're thinking. He meant when it came to sex. He's going off your body language. But I don't know that you wanted me to go to the grocery store and and pick up something that, you know, your favorite snack. Goddamn. I didn't know that's what you wanted me to do. You know? Yeah. So, I mean, now sometimes you can just pick up something. It's all right. Just grab something for the lady. Ain't nothing wrong with that. But, you know, it shouldn't be something to where if it doesn't get done, now you finna start something. You finna create a problem in your relationship behind it. Come on with it. Keep going. Is there some more examples in there? Or you done?
Oh, yeah. I got a couple more. Oh, no, there's no more examples on that one. But,
okay, go ahead.
You know what I'm saying? Love language number 3, receiving gifts. Oh, she have to be showered with gifts.
It's what? Say it again.
Receiving gifts. Receiving gifts.
Receiving gifts. Oh, Lord. Yeah, what woman don't
Now, Cap,
like a
now,
gift?
these are love languages. This is something
Bills
that this is how you show them love. You get what I'm saying? Nothing else really matters.
This what they saying love is.
Yeah, they said this shows me that you love me.
Right.
Like my
All this
love language
material.
is receiving gifts. So you need to constantly buy me stuff. You know what I'm saying? That's my love language. It make me feel like you love me. You get what I'm saying? This is crazy. Hold on.
I'm like D-Ray. Love is I paid them likes, bitch. You understand? That's what love is. You understand?
Oh,
I'm taking care of you. I'm looking out for you. God damn it. That's love. No, I'm just kidding. Go ahead.
nah. Cap number 4. Now this
Uh-huh.
Judge Joe Brown. This is real. This is her love language. Quality time. That was her love language. She didn't give her no quality time.
Hey, these women always want your time, boy. You hear me? Especially so can't no other woman have your time. That's usually the main thing. They want to take up all the time, so can't no other woman have the time. You understand? And I really think that Linda Reese is ridiculous for leaving her man. Like, how could you sit here and start getting older? You know what I mean? And then say, you know what? I'm fed up with this. I can't take this. I can't deal with this. I'm out of here. This makes no sense to me. You know, 39 years, you endured this for over 25 years. You know, I'm sure when y'all was in college, didn't they meet in college? They met in college. You ain't got a lot of time to spend all damn week. You got tests to take, you got studying to do. And he was in college to be a lawyer, right?
I think so, sir. Yeah, you gotta go through law school to be a judge.
Yeah, come on, man. You don't just get to kick it all day and every day. You got to study.
Yeah,
you got to study.
That's more than 4 years of college, Cap.
Yeah, and then look, yeah, and then when you become a lawyer, guess what? There's more time. That's more time, especially if you get one of them big cases. You got a big case, you got to study for that too. You got to go into law. You got to figure out how to get your client off of Bob. You can't just be sitting there pound town and every day when you got, you know what I'm saying, a high profile case on your hand. You know, go ahead, Bob. Oh, get your mic up.
We just read that list of all those good things, right? All things they expect, everything they dreamed of, right? But what about the elephant in the room, Cat? Which is happy. Being happy.
Being happy, huh?
Happy with if she not happy, if that come across the brain link, the wavelengths in the brain, they're gonna sink the whole ship. You better have a prenup. You better have, man. Your whole life will be disrupted over not being happy. You did everything: pound time, money, bills, gifts. You did all that, Cap.
Yeah.
Wake up one day, ooh-wee.
So if you ain't happy no more, damn, it's time to it's over. Yeah. And look at how wore out Judge Mathis is, man.
She wasn't happy.
She wasn't happy. That brother looked like she is wearing him out, man. And I have seen it done before. You understand? I got family that's Christians, and they've done their men like this to where they not happy.
No.
Oh my God.
No.
We got a sister that turned around, and this was crazy, right? This was on the conference call before we started the podcast and radio shows. The sister turned around. The topic was, we was talking about, you know, who breaks up more than who in a relationship, right? And we turned around, and the sister jumped on, and she said, if I'm not happy, she said, my husband ain't gonna be happy, my kids ain't gonna be happy, ain't nobody gonna be happy. That's what she said. On the line. She's like, give me some tissue. She turned around and said that. And said, ain't nobody gonna be happy. I said, God damn, that's terrible. That's terrible, man, to turn around. Well, and nobody is happy now. All because she's sad. And there's like no way for you to get happy. No, it's no way for you to work this out. No. I'm talking about with the woman. Just claiming that she's unhappy. There's no way that this can be worked out. Like they never think about when they make their man unhappy. Because you know that shit happens, right? I'm pretty sure it was some days to where Judge Mathis, you know what I'm saying, couldn't stand Linda. And she got on his nerves. And he didn't want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? And he would rather just get the hell away from her, I'm sure. But that man, but see, men don't do that. Men deal with whatever the thing is, and we move on. You know what I'm saying? Women be holding on to shit that you done did 10 and 15 years ago. I remember when we first met. Damn, you still remember that? I forgot. What are you talking about? I forgot all about it, man. I forgot what we did yesterday. What did we do yesterday, man? You know what I'm saying? Like, remind me, what did we do? Come on, boy.
She gonna dare you to bring that fast. You did. That's a no. That's like you didn't sold your soul to the devil to her. You tell her, you know what I'm saying, on some Christian smack. You bring up the past.
We supposed to be moving forward. Nah. That's what she gonna say to you. We supposed to be moving forward. Yeah, you gotta but she bring up the past, boy, like it was yesterday. I saw that all the time, man. I'm telling you. I saw that all the time. I even seen that with my man, one of my favorite couples in my family, which was my grandpa, my mama, and my papa, my grandma, and my grandpa, boy. I saw them argue one time. And that one argument was about how my grandpa had all these other women. You understand? I saw that one argument. This was when I was an adult. I was an adult then, you know. And I turned around and my grandpa, I had never, and this is the honest God truth, I never heard my grandpa mention or say anything about whatever happened in their relationship, you know what I'm saying, with as far as, you know, they problems. I never saw it. Turned around, my grandma, she going in talking about, yeah, all these women and all this and all that I dealt with and all this and this and that. And my grandpa said, she always talking about, he said, you always talking about what I done did to you. He said, but what about the stuff you done did to me? You know? And he left it like that. See, men in most cases turn around and whatever you do, whatever silly thing, whatever argument, whatever, you know, like I said, long as it ain't no cheating, right? Long as the woman ain't being a 304, men can, in most cases can deal with you, right? We'll deal with it, right? You having your day. What they say on they when they on they rag and they in their emotions and they running all over the place and they, you know what I'm saying, they tripping because they on a period or something like that. Whatever excuse they use, men deal with that. But women, like you said, Abon, they can't let it go. They cannot let it go. For some odd reason, when you hurt a woman, it's the end of the world.
That's what R. Kelly said.
It's when a woman fed up, there ain't nothing you can do about it. Oh yeah, oh yeah, oh yeah. Da 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 da. You gonna be singing that song? That sad song. That's what you gonna be doing. Da, oh, da, 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 oh yeah. You be bamming that goddamn cup across the fence. Nobody knows the trouble I've seen. You understand? That's what you gonna be doing. You gonna be sad, boy, because when a woman fed up, that is so disgusting, man. You understand? To where we gotta sit here, men gotta deal with. You just gotta deal with it because you a man. Judge Mathis got to deal with being humiliated. Now they making up all this kind of stuff, talking about the man is molesting children. Like, why? He don't even seem like that type of cat, man. He don't even seem like that. I don't, you know, I wouldn't put that on him.
Salaki Cap.
Go ahead, mighty man.
Out of one, and you know the man been putting up money, you know, for I don't know how long for his retirement.
Oh,
you know, you don't want to hear that divorce, that word divorce. You know what I'm saying? At his age,
don't no man want to hear that. You understand? Don't no man get with a woman to break up and want to hear divorce and want to hear all that. That destroys the black community. That makes the black community worse. Now she gonna turn around and leave him to go out here and do what? What is she gonna do now? Who she gonna get with now? You know, like why wouldn't you stay with your husband? You know, this is crazy. Why are you divorcing him? Matter of fact, Trooper, get that first article. I think what does it say? The allegations. Let me see which one the first one. No, the serve with the papers. Get that order.
Come on, sir.
And let's read
Salaki,
that.
sir.
Go ahead,
Salaki, sir.
Come on with
before you get going on that. I know you saw that. I know you saw that one with Tyrese. You know his wife left him, took everything from him. You know what I'm saying? And he crying. He on TV crying like a baby, man.
He's still crying, bro.
Crying like a baby.
He's
when
still
before
crying.
Look, 50 Cent told him do not marry her. She gonna take you for what you got. She tried to get him.
Oh, this?
Yeah, he went on and married her, and end up leaving him, taking everything he got.
Damn.
You know what I'm saying? And he on TV crying and telling men should cry more. No, nigga, no. No, nigga. You cry, nigga.
Hey, what Tyrese say? All the many days you on my mind. Did you love me with you all the time? Hey, he told 50 Cent he didn't care.
He didn't care. He was in love.
He didn't care. He thought he was in love, man. He thought he was in love. You know, and you know you know what's so crazy though? Real quick, and I'll let you rock. What's so crazy is that our people out here in the world do not understand what they are doing. They just do not. You understand? We got the baddest marriage counselor in the entire planet Earth, man.
That's right.
You understand?
Right.
Commanding General YAHANNA is amazing, and General Hyman is amazing. You understand? Those men are amazing. You understand? And if you really want to be a wife, if you really want to be a husband, if you really want to improve, you understand, in your relationship and your status or whatever the hell, say you are single, you only have one, and say you want to be one. Say you're in a marriage and you want to be better. You understand? These men can absolutely tell you the right things to do. Okay,
that's right.
If you listen, but a lot of folks just listen to what they feel, right? And that's gonna be in the next video that we play with these Christians, because I gotta bring out these religious people and they points and the things they say, because this is where our problems stem from. It's all of these things that we've heard in these religions. You know, none of this stuff that they teaching is biblical, man. You know, everything is feeling based. Everything is, well, I feel this, I feel that. You know, that's crazy, man. What about what Judge Mathis feels? Right. Is Linda taking that into consideration? Look at how he's feeling. This brother is sad that he's about to lose his wife. And we're not supposed to be divorcing no way. Right, she's supposed to be a Christian follower of Jesus Christ. Judge Mathis is supposed to be a Christian, a follower of Jesus Christ. These two people that we're gonna bring on, Tabitha and Chad Brown, they followers of Jesus Christ. And so far, the only one that's in compliance is Judge Mathis, because he wasn't talking about divorcing his wife. Right. He didn't say he was gonna divorce his woman. he always on all of his show, even when she was there in the studio, I done seen her several times. He pointed her out. You know, he done pointed her out several times and had nothing but something good to say. I'm sure they had problems. I'm sure that every relationship does. That shit that you said about happiness, that's all that's on the minds of a lot of sisters when it comes to being married. It's them being happy. And there's nothing that just functions on one emotion. Even your job, you could love your goddamn job, but some days they can take their job and they can shove it. You understand?
Right. That's right.
You can love your goddamn kids, but someday, boy, I'll whoop your ass. You don't get in your room. You understand? Like, come on, man. It's not no one emotion happiness to nothing in life. You might like your car. What you call it? Your whip. What you got a nickname for? Betty. What you call it? You understand? Look at the bar. He thinking about them 22s and shit. He got on all his cars. He just start doing like this. Yeah. You understand? Rubbing his hands and shit. He thinking about all the sweet names he can call his vehicle. But some days you're like, God damn, this thing need an alternator. You know, damn, my car wouldn't start. Need an oil change. Damn. You know what I'm saying? Like, always, yeah, you hear me? Tires going flat. 3 times at one time. Look at him. 3 of his 22s at one time needing air. You understand? Like, damn. Like, nothing is just happiness, man. And that's from our women being like children. That's all children want to be is happy. That's all children want is their way. That's all they want. It's what they want. A baby cries when it's time for a bottle. That's all that baby knows, is that they want that bottle. That baby cries when it's soaking or soiled. You understand? It's time to get changed. That's all the baby knows. And that's what women are like. Why? Because in this society, they haven't been taught the truth, man. They haven't been taught that, guess what? Your man is subject to have another woman. That's the truth. Let's just keep it real. Ain't that what y'all say out there? Keep it 100. Let's keep it 100. Your man, and guess what, Judge Mathis, even if he had another woman, so what? He's not wrong for doing that. He's not wrong. It's not unlawful. If he did have an outside baby, he's not wrong for doing that. This has been going on since the beginning of goddamn time. And a lot of sisters, they are trying to erase and correct time. You're not going to do that. You're not going to do it. Men just are not going to stop being with other women because you crying about it. It's not going to happen. So you need to keep it 100 with yourself. You need to keep it 100, man. Our sisters have been raised wrong here. And our brothers have been raised wrong here in this society. We can admit to that as well. You know? So we got all our faults. So what we need to do is drop all of the filth that we learn from this world and come and learn the truth, so that you can learn how to keep a relationship, not just 39 years long. I wouldn't want to say that I was with somebody for 39 years and then we broke up. I would not want to say that, man. Like, we got something that we could talk about. Like, damn, baby, remember when we met? And be like, damn, remember when we did this? And we'd have been together 20 years. And remember this, look at what we done went through. I talked to a lot of older people that have been together as long as Judge Mathis has. I was using my own grandmother, for instance. They were together until they died. My grandmother, like I said, she didn't like the fact that Papa had all them damn women, but she didn't destroy her family. She didn't break up. She didn't leave him. She didn't try to take serve him with some papers and try to take half of what they built together.
Right.
She stayed with what they built. They stayed together forever. That's how it's supposed to be. That's more honorable than you getting in your feelings talking about, well, he said that he was going to slow down and he wasn't going to be working so much and we was going to spend time and we was going to fly out and we was going to vacation and we was going to live our old ass lives. It's not the time yet. It's not the time, obviously, because now, since he lost his show, he had to start his own. Because I remember he said that. I saw the clip where he turned around and he said, yeah, they are. Matter of fact, y'all see if you can find that for me. Find that clip of Judge Mathis saying that, yeah, they didn't cancel my show, but we're going to start our own. See if you can find that clip. I saw him when he said that.
Sir.
So guess what? And here's something that a lot of people don't understand about owning your own business. When you own your own business, the responsibility increases.
That's right.
You understand? It ain't just, oh, you know what? I'm just making all this money. I own my own business. I'm good. I'm just a stay-at-home man now. I just, check my stocks online. It ain't like that. It's not like that, man. You got to build that shit up.
Yeah.
And it may take a while before you hire people and have a staff and, have it functioning, understand it to where you don't have to do much work. So like I said, it's just different levels, man. But this is insane. I think that this is insane for this woman to divorce him like this. You understand? Go ahead, Trooper, read that article.
Common sir. Judge Mathis's estranged wife serves him divorce papers at $5 million LA mansion.
So they got a whole big old $5 million mansion, boy. A $5 million mansion. And this woman is ready to leave that.
Right.
Over, because so far, Judge Mathis is just saying that it's because of his schedule, his work schedule. Him flying out and him hanging with his partners. What was that? What was that song that Tupac said? You can run the streets with your thugs. I'll be waiting for you.
Yeah.
At one point, sisters used to be waiting for their man. They knew they was out there playing basketball with their partners. Right. They knew they was out there drinking with their buddies. They knew they was out there shooting pool. They knew they was doing whatever. They was chilling with their partners. They didn't turn around and leave them men because of that. They found them something to do. Right. My grandma, she used to shop a lot. Lord have mercy. You remember what was it, Avon? Boy, hey, every weekend when I went over my grandma and my grandpa's house, was a new box from Avon in that mug. You understand? You remember Grandpa Pigeons? Lord have mercy. Soon as I got there, come on, baby, let's go. We going to Grandpa Pigeons. All of that, boy. Go ahead, I
don't want that Avon and that Mary Kay, sir.
Hey, come on, all of that, man. My family used to sell that stuff and everything, And I'm telling you, my grandma was always going somewhere. She was doing for us. She found her something to do with her time. Now, did she like the fact that my grandpa had all them other women? No. But like I said, she didn't turn around and break up with him because of it. She didn't leave him because of it. They weren't together all of those years, and then she finally said, I'm gone. That's not how that went. All right. Go ahead. I see you got that clip up.
Common, sir, you're gonna have to just let me know when you want to stop it. This is like a minute and 53, but
that's all right. Go ahead. Go ahead and play.
Yeah, he buzzing down some good stuff. Hold on one second.
Go ahead.
Hey folks, I'm sure by now you know that Warner Brothers is getting out of the Judge Show business, canceling me in People's Court. But the good news is the other studios aren't getting out of the Judge business. And as you can see with this robe still on, something might be happening real soon. And in fact, if it does happen, it's going to be, and it will, with a Black studio this time.
Yeah, I'm right.
I want to be able to empower Black businessmen and Black studios so that they can hire more Black people and put more Black shows on the air. Because the commitments we've received from corporate America and Hollywood have been rescinded for the most part. One of the studios dismissed all the people of color and hired white males to take their places, reportedly. Others are dropping shows, as you see, when there's this push for African-American images. Nonetheless, I'm happy to be able to announce to you that you're still gonna have me around, perhaps for a Judge Show, perhaps for a Judge Show and a talk show on political issues, or perhaps just a talk show. we'll have to wait and see. This week you'll hear. But I want to thank you more than anything for all the support you have given me and your demonstration of so much love based on the news we've received has shown me how much our love is shared. Indeed, aside from my family and friends, you get all the love I have. Thank you all for your support and stay tuned.
Now, look at what this brother is trying to do. Okay? And he is not lying. Because guess what they do on a local level? They do that same thing. They fire all the niggas and hire all of the white people. They do the same thing, man. You understand? So what this brother is trying to do here, that's not going to be something that he could just rest on. They got to build that up. If you're trying to make, employ more black people and have more black shows and make room for that, if he going to do that, he going to have to be out there. He going to have to be out there, man. He ain't going to be able to just sit at home and do it from his computer. Come on with it.
It's a medical thing what he's doing, because he's seeing the play on what they doing with him. He's too positive with his platform for uplifting Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. So he using his come up and his struggle and him coming back up from under this scrutiny and all this bull crap they taking them through to bring other brothers in only with them. You know what I'm saying? She should be, you know what I'm saying, having that meal cooked for him whenever he come goddamn home, just for that alone.
Yeah, she should.
Yeah.
She should. Because who was that? This happened on I'm trying to think of where this at. My dad, his partner, right, was a doctor over at what's that over in Belleville, that hospital? I can't think of the name. Memorial Hospital. Yes, he's a doctor over there, right? Him and his wife are both doctors, right? And he was training everybody coming in under him. And he turned around, he called my daddy one day and said, "Man, you ain't gonna believe that these people done fired me and replaced me with the young white boys that I trained." You know what I'm saying? That's how they do it. Judge Mathis just said what happens to us and has been happening to us for a long time. And this is why Commander Junior YAHANNA has said this, that we need to get our own everything, man. We need to have our own everything so that we could depend on us and our businesses, so that we could give brothers and sisters a second chance that got them felonies or whatever, or may have done something wrong and caused themselves to have a strike, on their back. And then say, okay, well, look at her. We got this thing right here. Come on here. So you got the skills. We'll give you a chance. Don't worry about it. That's what we actually need to do, is what Judge Mathis is saying. Let's get out here and let's make our own. Put brothers and sisters on TV. Hire more brothers and sisters. There's a documentary on OWN that I was watching, and it's about some sisters. I think that they got their own real estate business, right? And they doing good. And so far, I ain't seen nothing but brothers and sisters that work for them. So they kind of got the same thing, and I'm sure same idea that Judge Mathis got. And I'm sure that don't just happen from you just opening the doors and saying, what I'm saying, we a real estate business. I'm sure them sisters put in work to get to the point to where they at now, to where they hired all these brothers and sisters. It take work, and here this woman is, all she worried about is just her being happy. Yeah, man. Oh, wait a minute, hold on. Did we do number 5, mashallah?
Sir.
Oh, come on with it, Salak, y'all.
Number 5 was physical touch. You know what I'm saying?
Touch. Well, ain't nothing wrong with that.
Ain't nothing wrong with that, right?
Ain't nothing wrong with that. What did Mariah Carey say? Touch my body. You understand? Yeah. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like that. Ain't nothing wrong with that. I like that one. Look at the body. Go ahead. Yeah. Touch. Yeah, girl.
But Cap, on the whole on the whole Judge Master thing, though, man, the crazy thing about that is, if this woman was truly, really, really wanting to spend time, he wasn't spending quality time with her as she wanted. It's easy for her to just fly out there with him and spend time with him on his downtime. You mean to tell him he got to fly all the way back home to spend time with you? You know what I'm saying? You can fly wherever he is, and y'all can have a blast. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To me, it seems like it's something else to that, though. You know what I'm saying? She want to just get out and so she can go be probably a 3. I ain't gonna say she's that, but she probably wants something new. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no telling.
Yeah,
ain't no telling.
So
but I mean, we gonna get to the root of it. You know what I mean? In his next video, we're gonna bring that out. Go ahead, man.
Oh, I just want to say, well, like the officer was saying, it got to be something. Like, it could be something just as simple as she just not. That's not what she wanted to do. She don't want to travel around and help build. She just simply might just don't want to do that. You know, like I done been in a relationship where my whole day consists of making money, and we know what that consisted of back in before. So if my whole day consisted of nonstop making money, drop me out. I'm tired. I'm getting sleepy. I'm buying you eating wherever you want to eat, you smoking wherever you want to smoke on.
Oh my God.
But it's too time consuming. You don't want to do it. No, it's a problem. Yeah. The thing we arguing about is me going and stopping there and going and stopping there. You don't want to do it.
Yeah.
But if I'm out there doing it by myself, oh, you got somebody doing it with you. I know you got some girl.
Right.
You be there with me while I'm doing it.
Every man got some girl.
You don't want to do that.
Uh-huh. Come on, man. And for the record, the brother said this was before the truth.
Way before.
All right.
This
was before the truth.
Yeah.
Okay. That's what it is. And we got a sister on the stage. Shalom, sis. Y'all Shmuel. What's going on? Come on with it. That's all right.
So just to kind of comment on like her leaving him and saying it's all about the not spending time together. I mean, even with his show being canceled and him building his own, she could find ways to help him build the business. That's another way she could spend time with him and stuff, and that still shows her support for her husband, and in reference to the happiness thing, I mean, everybody wants to be happy, but as we all know, life is not like that. You're not going to be happy 24/7, but also you cannot expect your happiness to be built on just someone else making you happy, because that's not how life is, and that's not fair to that other person either.
Absolutely. So a lot of sisters, they don't come with their own happiness. They have a lot of issues. They have a lot of trauma. And this ain't to put the sister down. This is just reality. This is what's going on. They've been through a lot of failed relationships. They've been disappointed by their parents, their mother. They didn't know their father, whatever the case may be. And so a lot of sisters don't even come with self-esteem. They're very low. And so they do when they get in a relationship. They've never been told, how to be in a relationship, how to be in a marriage, and what to even expect. And then they have no help when it comes to having problems, right? Who do they have to go to when they have problems in their relationship? You got people like preachers, right, that take advantage of the woman when they come in there.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? There's a brother here just a couple of months ago. This is in St. Louis. Him and his wife, he's a truck driver. And she was doing the same thing, complaining about this man constantly being on the road. Your husband drives trucks. He's constantly on the road. She goes to the pastor. The pastor ends up sleeping with the woman, having sex with her, because now she's vulnerable. You understand? She's in her vulnerability, right? And she goes to complain to this pastor, and the pastor took advantage of this man's vulnerability. See, we don't do that in the ISUPK. I ain't taking advantage. I ain't gonna hear no sister calling me talking about, yeah, my husband this or my husband that, and then I'm, oh yeah, let me come pray. Come on over and I'll pray for you, sis. Let me come over there. Is your husband at work? Let me come over there and I'll pray for you. You understand? That ain't how that work. We work to keep y'all together. That's the kind of counsel you're gonna get from the ISUPK, is to help fix whatever problem you have, not make matters worse. So of course this man found out. And of course, this man got a lot of thoughts going through his head. And of course, one of those thoughts is pew, 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 to that pastor. You know what I mean? That's one of this man's thoughts now because of what this pastor did, man. How he violated this sister and this brother. So a lot of our people, they don't get told what marriage is. You don't have a lot of older people that's doing like what the Bible says is you're supposed to teach the younger women how to love their husbands. Give me that scripture, trooper. You're supposed to teach the younger women how to love their children. You're supposed to teach this stuff to them. And they not doing it. I have talked to so many sisters that have admitted that their mothers have taught them absolutely nothing. Even when it comes down to them cleaning themselves and when they come on their cycles, I've had so many sisters that said, no, my mom ain't tell me nothing about this day. I just was at school and it happened and I was so embarrassed. You know what I mean? Like, damn, you didn't even prepare this young woman, for womanhood. A lot of sisters are not, being taught much. And like I said, on the same side of that coin, brothers are not being taught anything either. They're not taught, and why? Because the majority of us are raised simply by our mothers and our mothers alone. And you cannot turn around. You can do the best that you can with your children, but this was not meant to be a self thing. Only Black women glory in them raising their children by themselves. You break up the relationship, you understand, and then you brag about being a single mother when there's nothing to brag on. Nothing to brag on. Go ahead, Masha.
That's heavy that you say that, really, because even on the movies and when they portray us, and when a man and a woman get into it, a brother or sister get into it, the first thing you hear, well, I can take care of these kids by myself. I don't need this. But then when you look at it on the oppressor side, when the oppressive man walk out on his wife, what she say? Well, how are we gonna raise our kids? What am I gonna do?
Right.
Like, she begging them to come back and don't leave. But the Black woman like, hey, well, you can go. I can handle this myself. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Yeah, my sister can do this. I'll be like, come on, man.
What about little Billy? How's little Billy gonna feel? You understand? Right. He needs his father. You right, Op. That's exactly how they do it. Because our people, guess what? They've been destroyed. White women haven't been destroyed. African women haven't been destroyed. I remember being on Clubhouse in one it was I guess it was a man bashing room, because that's all them sisters was doing, boy. They was going in on the Black man. And then out of nowhere, an African woman spoke up and she said, come on now. We need our husbands. We need our husbands. That's all she kept saying. But here go the sisters talking about, I don't need no man. I can do bad by myself and all this and all. No, how about we do good together? Why I got to be doing bad by yourself? Why can't we do good together?
Right.
Why I got to be all bad? And here's something that General Muhammad has said, boy, that was ice cold. He turned around and one thing that when Black people have problems, what do they want the problem to do? Sister, answer that question for me. Go away. Absolutely. They just want the problem to go away. And guess who the biggest problem in that Black woman's house is? It's that damn man. Because he ain't doing what she want him to do, and whatever the hell the case may be. He's the problem. So what does that problem have to do now? It has to go away. It has to go away. And this is why they turn around and start getting rid of their men, and then they man and then go get another man. Because, and guess what? They don't understand that relationships come with problems. It takes work. It's in the Bible. It says that. It takes work. And then when you marry a guy like the sister that went and cheated with the pastor, you married a guy that drives trucks that's over, on the road quite a bit. You knew this, and you thought you could handle it, but then now he has to suffer, all because you couldn't take his schedule, his work schedule. This is insane. When this man is doing whatever he can, from as far as what I heard about the brother, he's a decent guy, working to take care of his family. That's what he does. That's what he wanted to do in life, was drive trucks. So he went and got that CDL, and now he's doing that to support his family. But then turn around and he gets cheated on about, all because of his schedule.
Yeah,
which is sick and disgusting. And that's what these religious people do, because they don't care nothing about nobody but themselves. So General Muhammad has said, instead of the problem going away, you can learn how to work through your problems. Boy, that was ice cold to me. I said, God damn, because guess what? At one point, I was a brother that didn't know how to work through problems. I would get rid of whatever I thought was my problem. Whatever my problem was, I had to get rid of it. You understand? Whatever it was. If it was a woman, car, house, whatever the fuck I thought was a problem to me, I got rid of it and got me something new. But then guess what? All I was doing was just stacking up problems, because the new thing that you get is going to be a problem.
Yeah.
No car. I remember when I came in the truth, and my car, and sis, you can ask your husband about this. This shit funny now. But before we was going, every week before camp for damn near like a whole entire year, Big Red, my other truck that I had, Big Red was breaking down every week right before camp, to where I had to call to get counsel about that. I was like, wait a minute, what the hell is going on? General, why in the hell is this happening? My truck, before I came in the truth, I had no problems out my truck. I'm talking my truck rolled like a dream, while I was everywhere. You understand? I put 300,000 miles on this truck for the truth. So turn around now, it's causing me all kind of problems. I'm like, damn. And this was consistently, this was no lie. Every week, it was a different problem. It was something about the same thing, different things. I said, what the hell going on? General behind me, what am I going through? And he said, Salaki, what kind of vehicle do you have? I said, I got a Ford F-150. He said, it's a fucking Ford. He said, it's a Ford, You're going to have problems out of it. I was like, oh, you understand? Okay. And that fixed all of that. You understand? So it's just certain things, man. It just, it just is what it is. I bought a Ford. At one point, it was driving. It was a dream. But then after so long, it started giving me problems, or I had problems out of it, and I didn't just go and get rid of it just because I had a problem, because I like my truck. So I fixed it every goddamn week to make sure that I went to camp. So that's what you need to do in your marriages. If you love your husband or your wife, hey, fix the problem. Work on the shit. Work on your goddamn self. Stop thinking that everybody else is the center of your problems.
Right.
Stop thinking that. Maybe you are the problem. Maybe you are. How about we evaluate yourself? How about you do a self-examination? Maybe you're the problem. Whether male or female. Do that. You understand? Do that first. All right. Let me see. What Trooper, you got that scripture?
I got I was reading the article out of one. I can get the scripture next.
I asked you to get that scripture for me.
Con, sir, no sweat.
You got it?
Con.
Come on with it, read it.
Con. 1 Corinthians chapter 15 and verse 33. Be not deceived. Evil communications corrupt
No,
good
no,
manners.
no. That's not what I asked for. The wives, love your husbands.
Oh, Salaki Adawan.
Yeah. I believe it's what's that, Timothy? One second. Or is that Titus? I think that's Titus. Give me let me see. Hold on one second. I think that's Titus 3 and or 2. Wait a minute. Yeah. Give me Titus 2 and start at 3.
Sir. The book of Titus, chapter 2 and verse 3. The aged women likewise, that they be in behavior as becometh holiness.
Stop right there. So what's supposed to happen with our sisters is your behavior is supposed to be on point. The way that you act, right? It's supposed to be on point. You ever heard somebody tell their kids when they go somewhere, when they go in public, they better know how to act? Or if they don't, when they get home, everybody getting a whooping, right? You are supposed to know how to act, and you're supposed to be taught how to act. And since these churches and these religious people have not taught our people how to act, then that's what we've done. We've taken the responsibility of doing that, and we will teach you. Go ahead.
Not false accusers.
Mm-hmm. So don't be lying. Don't be lying on your husband talking about he slapped you knowing that he didn't. So don't falsely accuse him. Don't say that he the baby daddy, knowing that y'all going on Maury, and you're gonna find out that Antoine is not the father. Don't be falsely accusing people. Go ahead.
Not giving to much wine.
Not giving to much wine, being an alcoholic, right? To where you get to fighting people and running around, the city naked and doing all this silly stuff. Not giving to much wine. Keep going.
Teachers of good things.
Teachers of good things. That thing right there has been lost amongst our people. Boy, every damn song that you turn on is not teaching nothing good. And these people follow that mess, and they not teaching these women nothing good. What they teaching them now, Maya Shala? I ain't got no nigga, ain't got me. Whatever the hell they say. How it goes?
I ain't got yeah.
What it say? Fuck my baby daddy. Fuck my baby daddy. Bow, bow, bow. It's like damn. That mean whoever wants some of that booty meat can get it. Bow, bow, bow. Fuck my baby daddy. They not teaching these people nothing good.
Look,
go ahead. Go ahead, Maisha.
Now it's a crazy thing you say that, because now back in the day, you used to be like had a man to take the woman from the other guy. Now the women are saying, "I'll take your man and throw him back to you, and come back and get him whenever I want, and come back and get him whenever I want." Like, whoa.
And guess what? But see, the only thing about that is they ain't trying to be the other woman. They're not trying to be his wife. When you sleep with him, you're supposed to stay with him. Remember that? Remember that show you did? When you lay together, you stay together.
Stay together, right? Yeah.
Right? All them problems y'all finna have, get ready, because it's coming. It's coming. Okay. So they not teaching our sisters nothing good. They teaching people, and after this, I'm gonna get to that point too. The teachers of good things. Our people have lost that, man. We only teaching the children that's the upcoming adults, the ones that's next in line, is to do whatever you feel. If you feel that you're not happy in a relationship, then get out of it. If you feel like she ain't doing what you want to do, then get rid of her. And that's not what the Bible says. And these are people that claim to follow what's in this book, and they don't. Teachers of good things. Keep reading, not.
Sir. Verse 4, that they may teach the young women to be sober.
Now, they're supposed to teach the young women to be sober. Guess what? Sober with drink and doctrine. Okay. And that's something else that a lot of our sisters cannot stop doing, is listening to every damn body. You ever heard that term that too much good advice can be bad advice? A lot of times sisters hear something and it sounds good to them and they just eat it up, take it in, and thinking that they're going to formulate this one big old master plan with all of these different things that everybody is telling them to do. You can't do that. You can't do that. You got to be sober, man. You got to stop listening to everybody. If you want to get some counsel or get some advice on what you should do in your marriage, you should be going to one source, and that's the ISUPK. You should be going to the generals, you understand, in the Israelite School of Universal and Practical Knowledge. You should be going to the men in the ISUPK, because they're not going to steer you wrong. They're not going to tell you anything unlawful to do like what they tell you in these churches. They will. They'll tell you to divorce. That's what they're going to say. They're going to say God meant for you to be happy. God don't give a damn about your happiness. That's for you and your husband to work on.
Yeah.
God cares about his laws being kept. He don't care
right.
about you being happy.
Right.
He don't care about you being mistreated. Well, let me take that back, because he does. But that's still up for you. If you're being mistreated, it's up for you and him to work on. So for the man and the woman to be, to work on that. So that's not totally, what I was trying to say on that point, saying that God don't care if you are being mistreated. That's not true. You understand? The point I'm making is if you are being mistreated, then there is something that you do about it. Not divorce, not going to go to get a divorce, not leaving your husband, talking about getting another one. You end up working that shit out too. So you get counsel, you get advice on what to do.
Yeah.
Try to get counsel for you and your husband, not leave the man alone. Go ahead, keep going.
Come, sir. That they may teach the young women to be sober, to love their husbands.
To love their husbands. This right here has been lost. Sisters don't know how to love their husband. Hell, half of them don't love themselves.
Yeah.
Half of them don't love themselves. So they don't know how to love their husbands. But this is what's supposed to be handed down from the older women, the aged women. The women that are older are supposed to teach the women that are younger how to love their husbands. Not talking about, I'm not happy. What Keisha Cole say? I should have lied. I should have cheated. Like that's not how you do that. That's all that's being passed around to our people, is that wicked shit, man.
Yeah.
It's something evil to do. Something sick. Like most black women, all they know how to do is something sick and nasty with their vagina when they get mad at their man. Is to go and give it to somebody else. When they need a bill paid, if they man ain't got the money, they go get with another man. Like, it's disgusting. You're supposed to be teaching them how to love their husbands. Keep going.
That's right. Come, sir. To love their children.
To love their children. A lot of sisters think buying clothes and shoes and getting your hair cut and buying you stuff for Christmas and buying you stuff for your birthday. I'm the one did that. I remember the brother called me and was telling me about how a sister ended up. Now, of course, we don't celebrate Father's Day, but in this household of his, with the friends of the family was over, and the children got dropped back off over there. And the sister immediately went in on the kids because they were talking about how they had a wonderful time with their father. They spent Father's Day with their father, and they did all kinds of stuff. And the children was happy that they spent time with their daddy and received things from their father. Immediately, the brother said that the sister got up, the mother got up, going off on the kids, went off on them so bad, the children started crying. I'm y'all mama. I take care of you. I do this for you. I spent it. I did. These is little kids. They always said that, man. They don't know responsibilities. They don't know that. And you shouldn't be throwing it in their face. That's for you to do. You had them kids. You're supposed to take care of them now that you didn't have them. And not make them feel bad for it. And not make them feel bad for spending time with the other one. You should have kept your family together.
That's right.
Y'all should have stayed together and both take care of the kids. Both spend time with them. That's what you should have did. But they ain't teaching them that either. Go ahead. I'll keep going. Last one.
Come on, sir. Verse 5. To be discreet.
Mm-hmm.
Chaste.
Mm-hmm.
Keepers at home.
Mm-hmm. Keepers at home. Not being outside all the goddamn time. That's all you hear nowadays. Black women talk, I'm outside. We outside. We outside. What you say, Obama? They in the bar adding drops and shit to their drinks. Because they outside. They doing all kind of stuff, man. And black women think that stuff is good, but it's really not. You're not supposed to. There's nothing wrong with going out now. There's nothing wrong with y'all having fun. Nothing wrong with y'all having girls' night. Nothing wrong with going to bars and clubs. It's no sin. But a lot of them is doing it too damn much. A lot of them is doing it too much. And it's all kinds of stuff that you can get into out there. And it's waiting for you. It's waiting for you. You don't see it because all you focused on is having a good time. But it's out there. Satan know that you the weaker vessel. You just think you strong. You think you are a strong, independent black woman. Ooh, I hate them words sometimes. I hate it.
Oh God.
Because our sisters so damn strong, boy. Look at all of the mess that they keep getting their strong asses into.
Yeah.
They so strong and they got all this intuition. But why you didn't know that the man didn't have a job before you met him then? Why you had to find this shit out 5 years later? Why did your intuition kick in 5 years later talking about he had another woman? You just knew it. Why didn't you know from the beginning? My intuition don't never kick in before tragedy strikes. It's always intuition. My woman's intuition kicked in. And I knew you was doing something. Yeah, he was doing something when he met you. So that intuition shit it just don't work. You can stop fooling yourself. You can stop fooling yourself. You're just not stupid. That's all it is. You know that the man got another woman. It's not something going off in your head. It's not, my intuition kicking in. Wait a minute. He took his boots off at the door this time instead of putting them straight in his closet. That ain't intuition. That's just you paying attention to your man and you being suspicious. Then after that, after he does that, let me go smell his drawers. Do they still do that, Abba? Is women still smelling men's drawers? When I heard that back in the day, I said, wait a minute, you actually smelled your man's drawers? I sure did. I was like, whoa. I was like, whoa, I was young when I said, damn, what if he farted in them?
Right. Had a bad day or something, man. You know what I'm saying?
I was young on my shala, and I asked the sister, I said, what if he farted in them? And hey, she don't do that. That ain't the smell she's smelling for.
Yeah, she know the smell she's smelling for.
She said, I'm checking collars, pockets, drawers, everything. I said, God damn, that's terrible. You sound like the police. You don't sound like no damn white.
Hey, Captain Lucky.
Go ahead.
Hey, Lucky Cap, I got a little story to tell. Hold on. I got a story to tell. Look,
come on with it.
I had went to this chicken place, right? It was a new spot close by the job or whatever. I had to stop by there, right? I stopped by there. Now, the lady that she opened a new shop. It was some hot chicken. They had some hot chicken. She was from Tennessee, right? Lady from Tennessee. So I go buy the chicken, get the receipt, put the receipt in my pocket. Hey, ain't nothing, eat the chicken, we'll go back to work, go home, boom. Take the work pants off, all that. The wife get ready to wash the clothes. You know how they do. They go through the pockets, make sure ain't nothing in there. She pulled out the receipt and it say Nashville, Kentucky. So she say, oh, this Negro done been all the way to Nashville, Kentucky. So she mad. I have no reason why. I don't know what's going on. So I'm like, hey, man, you got an attitude. I don't know what's going on with you. I know I ain't did nothing. So she talking about who you go see in Nashville. I'm like,
damn.
What are you talking about? I'm like, what the hell are you talking about? He pulled out the receipt. I said, you big dummy. I ain't been so damn Nashville. It's a new Nashville chicken place up here. I end up taking her there and she loved that damn chicken, man.
Hell no. Hey, look, you know she rolling her head and her neck, her hand on her
she
hip,
was
did
upset.
all
She
that.
thought I done took a trip. I'd have been. She like, how the hell he get to Nashville that quick?
Well, you know it's coming when they put their hand. It still do that. They still put their hand on their hip, roll their goddamn head, that neck. Oh Lord. Go ahead, LeBron. Hey, who else got some stories? Oh, here come LeBron. Now, come on, LeBron. Come on. Come on.
And then if you go out, they thinking like if you do go out and get another woman, this woman is nasty, she stink. She's never in the little corner of mind thinking that you can go a step above. They thinking you ain't nothing.
Ain't nothing better than them. Yeah.
Like, nah, it gotta stink. So let me smell the draw.
Damn,
you know what
that's
I'm
terrible.
I'm gonna catch you because it's gonna stink.
That's terrible. Sex smells sometimes. You know, I mean, it just depends on what it is. You know, sometimes it gets hot and steamy in there. You know,
gotta start a fire in that bug.
Hey, you know, it's already a little fire lit in there. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You know. But yeah, you're right, Abon. They do. They always think that the next person you pick, and that's just to discourage you from getting somebody. That's all that is. That's why you just have to ignore them. You understand? Let them talk whatever they talking, and just go get you another woman. Don't sit there and listen to no woman tell you the next woman you get gonna stink. You know what I'm saying? The next woman ain't gonna cook like me. The next woman, I hope, don't talk as much as you. That's what the fuck I hope. You understand? While you talking. Okay, so we got any more stories? I'm gonna play this clip real quick. All right, no sweat. Let me play this clip real quick. All right. Now this is the Christians right here. This is the religious people. Okay, and I'm gonna kind of skip through it for the sake of time. Right. This is that sister Tabitha, man. And when I first saw her, the first thing I saw about her was her retiring her husband, right? And I had thought that was an amazing thing to do. I said, damn, she done got this brother, retired him. But then as I done came across more and more of her videos, boy, Lord have mercy. I seen another one where she's terrorizing the man, talking about what woman better not be in his inbox, better not be in his DM. Bet not be. Oh, I'm like, oh my God. You know what I mean? But this one right here takes the cake. Okay, so I'm gonna play a little bit, explain a little bit, and I'm gonna play a little bit more, and then we're gonna roll. And then so let me start it.
I think Tiff was talking about somebody wanted to know if we have ever considered divorce.
Oh.
And it was layered, but the topic is divorce.
The topic is divorce. I feel like we have answered this before once, but the answer to the question is absolutely.
I've never wanted to divorce you.
100%. Tell him again, Blackie. Absolutely.
You heard he said, I never wanted to divorce you, but she's standing on it, 10 toes down. You understand? She's standing on business. 100%. I wanted to divorce your ass.
Yep, that's how I felt when I thought about it. I was growling in my spirit too, Blackie. The truth is absolutely. I think if anybody has been married longer than, what would you think?
If you've been married longer than 6 months, if you was in your first, most
depending.
Of us,
yeah, sometimes right after you get married, you be like, wait, did I make the right decision?
Those are some of the hardest. To me, the hardest years is the ones right after the I do.
Especially if you're young and you don't know yourself. I think that's what we had, a lot of the issues that we had. But I think when people are seasoned in their life, right, and they have a sense of self and know who they are before they get married, then that first year probably isn't the toughest. I think that's when you're kind of in the honeymoon phase. And then after that phase is over, the reality starts setting in. You're like, oh, wait, I'm a life with this person forever. But I do think everyone has had a moment where they consider like, man, I don't know, man. I don't know now.
Maybe I ain't cut out for this.
Maybe we ain't supposed to do forever. But absolutely, I think that it's a healthy thought, right? If you recognize it and you're honest about it. I think I had talked to Tip about this before. It was I think Ruby D was the interview that I watched, or it was a quote or something. Her and Ozzy were married, I think like 70 years, over 60 some years. And someone was asking her, like, have y'all ever, was divorce ever a thought? And her response was, absolutely. And the way that it never happened is because neither of us wanted it at the same time.
Okay, so let me skip a little bit so we can get to the point real quick. Let me skip on down. So, because here they are portraying as if they're going to give you all of this wonderful advice about your marriage and divorce. It's a healthy thought and all of that. Sin is never a healthy thought. All right. And you don't want to sit and just, contemplate on those thoughts, because you may end up sinning afterward. You understand? You just might go through with that sin. So this is why I say, if you want to go somewhere to get some counsel or some advice, you want to come here. Don't go to these people, because they don't have the answer. And now they finna flip the whole script.
Man. Boy,
Stay focused, back.
Hey, best thing that could have happened, boy.
Honey, divorce be saving lives.
Hey,
Let me
listen.
tell you that. Okay.
Now divorce saves lives. Did you hear? Divorce be saving lives. You understand? This is ridiculous.
I wholeheartedly I believe in it. Some folk get married and they should have only had a date.
Mm-hmm.
Some folk get married, they should have only had children.
Yeah.
They was just, y'all was meant to just bring life into the world. Honey, I know people gonna be like, but Tab, you a Christian. I believe in divorce. I believe.
She said, Tab, you a Christian. And
Oh,
she said,
wait. Oh,
I believe in divorce. So basically what she's saying is, F you, God. Because God said in the Bible not to divorce. She's saying, F you, Jesus, because Christ said not to divorce. But she said, you know what? Some of y'all should have just had a date. You shouldn't have got married. Some of y'all shouldn't have. You should have just had kids. You just supposed to bring life into the world. Right. You're not understanding. You haven't looked up the statistics before you did this show about how divorce ruins people's damn lives. Tabitha, have you not seen this? Have you not went into the records that they keep on how divorce destroys the damn man, the damn woman, and the poor little babies, man? That had absolutely nothing to do with child decisions. It destroys everybody. The whole Black community is affected by this. Not just you two. Not just you because you unhappy. This is ridiculous, man. One second, Warren.
Yeah,
especially if you can't serve each other, if you can't literally be in your relationship together and it does not serve you well, if it does not uplift you, if you don't feel loved,
if it doesn't serve your kids,
if it don't serve your family, your unit, your well-being, baby, get out of there. Okay. Like, I believe in marriage, but I absolutely believe in divorce.
Oh my God, that's horrible. That was horrible right there. And she said herself, yeah, I'm a Christian, but I believe in divorce. If it don't serve your kids, if it don't serve, wait a minute, you're supposed to be serving the Lord, number one.
That's right.
That's who you're supposed to be serving. Right? Now you are supposed to serve your husband. You have to take care of them kids, both of you, right? But you're more worried about serving yourself.
Right.
That's where these people are coming from. This is why we have all of the issues in the black community, because these people they claim to follow the Bible, they really don't. Basically, what she's saying, and matter of fact, let's get the scripture. Okay, give me that in 1 Corinthians 7 and where we want to start at. What is that? 11, I think it is. Let me see where I want you to start at.
Come, sir.
Because this is crazy. But these are the people that's sitting out here giving us advice, telling us what to do in a relationship. All right. Give me verse 10. 1 Corinthians 7 and 10.
Come, sir. 1 Corinthians chapter 7 and verse 10. And unto the married I command, yet not I, but the Lord.
Now, this is 1 second. Now, what Paul was doing, if anybody reads this chapter, you're going to hear Paul go from I command, but not I, but the Lord. Right? So what Paul, in one instance, Paul is giving you what he would call good advice, what we call in the ISUPK good counsel. And then you're going to hear him say, I command, yet not I, but the Lord. This is what the Most High want. Okay? And there's no negotiating with the Most High. Right? This is nothing that his laws are nothing that you can sit down and ask him to compromise with. You can't turn around and go to the Most High and say, well, I believe in divorce. I know you say not the divorce, but I say this ain't serving me. This ain't serving my well-being. This ain't serving my kids. This ain't serving my life. Oh well, scratch and get glad. Go get a life. You understand? Because the Most High commands this, not Paul, right? Keep going up.
Come. Let not the wife depart from her husband.
Stop right there. It says, let not the wife depart from her husband. There's only one reason that a man gets to put away his wife. It ain't because she talked too damn much. It ain't because she don't know how to cook. It ain't because she always shopping. It ain't because she always out with her friends and over her mama house. It ain't because she work late, you know what I'm saying, or work all the time, or she in school and she got to study. You ready to ram something up in it, but she's cramming them books in. You can't divorce her for that. There's only one thing, and Christ said, is if she is a 304, if she gives her body to someone else, then yes, you could put that woman away. You better. Because when she catch them AIDS, you don't want to be associated with it. Because that's what's going to end up happening to a woman being a 304, right? But then when it comes to the woman, guess what you get? You get no reason to divorce your husband. The Bible doesn't give you one. And guess what? Go talk to God about that, because we didn't make these rules up. This is what he gave to us. And most sisters think that it's like the end of the world. You understand? Because I can't leave him. I can't. And then they always draw something that's so ridiculous. What if he beating on? That ain't what you said. You didn't say he was beating on you. You didn't say that. You didn't start off by saying, well, my husband punched me in my mouth and chipped my tooth. That's not what you said. You said you was unhappy. And can you divorce your man because you unhappy? Hell no. God ain't with you leaving your man because you unhappy. He says right here that I command, yet not I, but the Lord. Let not the wife depart from her husband, meaning do not divorce your husband. And if you do, there is a consequence for those actions. You claim you want a man, but then turn around and is dying to leave one. The one that you got, you ready to leave the goddamn man. That is ridiculous. All the goddamn men that you done left and been with in your past. By God, stop it. Why don't you? Why don't you slow down? Why don't you stop switching up? Didn't we just do that show, my Charlotte? Is God okay with women switching men?
Kind of, sir.
No, he not. This is the consequence of your actions. Marriage is something serious, right? And women, you only get one shot at it. You only get one shot to make this decision. So you should choose wisely. And once you make your choice, you have to deal with it. You have to deal with it. Nobody cares about you crying and your unhappiness and all of this. There's something you can do about it. You can fix it. You can fix it. Anything broken can be fixed. You ain't got to replace it. Because you can't replace your husband. Right? Let's read it. Read verse 11.
Come on, sir. Verse 11. But, and if she depart.
So if she does divorce her man, keep reading.
Let her remain unmarried.
Let her remain unmarried. Don't be trying to go find nobody else talking about it's complicated. No, you complicated. That's what's complicated. You're complicating things.
Yeah.
All because of your silliness and your simplicity. You are complicating things because you don't know no goddamn better. Because you listen to Christians like Tabitha that tell you, see, divorce, I believe in divorce. If it ain't serving you, get out. That's why it's complicated. Right? Be by your goddamn self since you don't know how to act with this man. Since you just so unhappy with this man. If you're going to divorce, go be by yourself. Go be by yourself. Keep going.
Come. Or be reconciled to her husband.
Or be reconciled to your husband. It's nothing wrong with a separation. It's nothing wrong with you taking a break. It's nothing wrong with you saying, look, you getting on my nerves. You getting on mine too. I'm going to my mama's house. All right, I'll see you when you get back. And nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with you taking a break. Sometimes that's what the marriage needs. Sometimes you can need a little space, right? And hopefully, Lord willing, that space will turn around and make you see just how much you need your husband, just how much you love your husband. Sometimes when you get out of the melee, sometimes when you get out of the whirlwind, you understand? Because while you in it, y'all in it. When y'all arguing, oh boy, Lord have mercy, y'all arguing. And you turn around and you carry it over to the next day and the next week and the next month and the next year. You just can't get over it. You argue. Sometimes when you just get out of the arguing, you just might say, damn, I miss my husband. Damn, I miss my baby. And y'all just might call each other for some pound time. And you just might bring that thing back together. You just might be like, you know what we was arguing over was real petty. Let's let it go. And now you come back, you done reconcile to your husband, not try to go find you somebody else. You understand? And the last part, it says, and let not the husband put away his wife. Don't divorce the woman. Don't you divorce your husband. You can learn to stay together. You can. And it's things like what we just heard is what is wrong with our people. Go give me Ephesians 4:29, Troop. What you just? Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
So I just wanted to make one comment. I mean, I think sometimes when you're going through stuff, certain scriptures can be helpful. I mean, for me, I just always remember, be angry, but sin not.
There you go. Damn right. The sister is paying attention. Give her a hand. God damn it. The sister is paying attention to the scriptures. Be angry and sin not. Yeah. Guess what? We all get upset. We all turn around and subject to getting mad. But you can't sin all because of you being mad and you being angry. You don't have a reason to sin just because you're angry. Right. Yeah, he didn't pay the bill or whatever. He went and gambled the money, but you can't sin and say, you know what? This man, he can give me the money for my bill. So let me go over here and holler at him real quick and then go get my bill paid since my husband gambled the money. You can't sin because your husband made you mad and gambled your money. What you do is don't hand that nigga the money no more if you know he's a gambler. You're going to be in a poorhouse. You're not going to have lights. You're not going to have food because he's going to gamble all of the money. So if you have a certain, issue or whatever, come and get counsel for it, man. We ain't just saying this stuff just because just to be sounding like we talking about something. It's so that you can actually deal with whatever you got going on. Because sometimes, like I said, when you're the one that's in the storm, you don't see outside of it. You don't turn. All y'all been doing was just arguing about the same old damn thing every day, and you don't see that it's petty. It's just a miscommunication problem. It's just something. It's something small in a lot of cases, but y'all done made it big. And a little small communication could turn around and fix it. But a lot of times, like I said, when you're the one that's going through it, you don't even see that. So you're right, sis. Go ahead. You got something else you want to finish?
So, sir.
Oh, okay. No sweat. No sweat. Go ahead, Trooper. Give me that scripture.
Come, sir. The book of Ephesians, chapter 4 and verse 29. Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth.
Let no corrupt communication proceed out of your mouth. Do you know what the Christians and what religious people translate this to? Is you saying a curse word. You saying the F-bomb. You dropping the F-bomb on somebody. You calling somebody a B-A-N. You calling someone a MFer. That's what they translate this to. Corrupt communication is what you heard Tabitha just say on that video. Corrupt communication goes against the word of God. That's what this is talking about. Not you saying a curse word. Because there's no law against the word F-U and B-I. There's no laws against those words.
Salaki Cap.
Go ahead, Op.
So I don't want an example of this. An example of that would be like if a sister told another sister, "Girl, if I was you, I would get an abortion."
Absolutely, that's corrupt communication. That's what the Bible is saying. Let no corrupt communication come out of your mouth. We don't turn around and tell people to sin against the Lord. Right. That's corrupt communication. That's what this scripture is talking about. It's talking about what you just heard this religious woman say on this video. That's corrupt communication. It is what I heard on Clubhouse yesterday when the brother was trying to explain that the laws are spiritual now and the carnal laws, we don't have to keep them. So if a person wants to eat pork, they can, and they haven't broken the law. That's what he said.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's what he said. That's corrupt communication. Okay, go ahead, finish the scripture up.
Come, sir. But that which is good.
Mm-hmm. So don't let nothing come out your mouth but that which is good. So when our people come to us and when they have these certain issues like marital problems, they contemplating divorce, or they want to, whatever it is, you're not going to get no corrupt communication from us. You're going to get that which is good, right? So if you need counsel, if you need some help, if you have an issue, you have a problem, you're supposed to bring it to us, and we'll help you through those problems. Go ahead, Doc. Keep going. Is that it?
La, sir.
Okay, go ahead.
Come, sir. To the use of edifying.
Absolutely. For the use of edifying, teaching our people. You can't teach people stuff like what Tabitha is teaching, talking about, yeah, I'm a Christian. And guess what? That's right up a Christian's alley. Is for them to sin against the Most High, for them to do what the hell they feel is right, and not what the Lord said to do, because that's what's right to do. The Bible says to let every man be a liar and let God be true. Meaning that when the Lord said not to divorce, don't divorce. Let that simmer in your cup. You understand? What they say? Mute up, Trooper, while you ain't talking. You got a little noise coming. Let that sit in your tea. Stir that in your coffee. Right? Stir that in your coffee. Whatever you feel, you're wrong, but God is right. We're not supposed to be going off our damn feelings, no way. This is why we have such a high divorce rate in the Black community, because everybody's going off what the hell they feel versus what they claim they believe in, which is God. They got the Bible everywhere. They got it sitting on their fireplace. They got it on the side of their bed. They sit and read it and sing to it and slob on it all day. They get the Holy Ghost and start slobbing on the damn thing. They go to church with it. It's in their car. Right. It's in their car. They got it as they are driving, sitting right up on the dash, open on to Psalms. What's that? Psalm 23. The Lord is my shepherd; I shall not want. They all of them do that. All of them do. Look, and where I get it from, I got it from my Christian family members. They got them same Bibles turned to them same scriptures in their car. Boy, I had an auntie before she passed away. I love my auntie, but she had one in the front window and in the back window. She was all about some Jesus, but you know what she was about too? She was about what she felt as well. She was one of these women right here that did what she felt to do instead of what the Bible said do. The Bible said don't divorce, but she did what she wanted to do. You understand? So that's it, right? On Ephesians. Trooper, where you at?
So like it, sir. It's a little bit more.
Okay, come on with it.
Come
and then we're gonna go to Matthew.
Come. But that which is good to the use of edifying, that it may minister grace unto the hearers.
Right. So our people are supposed to hear this and have some goddamn hope. You understand? That's what they're supposed to do with what you're teaching them, especially when it comes from the Bible. But as you can see, those people that claim to follow the Lord don't follow the Lord at all. They don't at all, man. Give me Matthew 7:15.
Come. Book of Matthew, chapter 7 and verse 15. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep clothing, but inwardly they are raven wolves.
But inwardly they are Let's say raven or ravenous?
Ravening.
Ravenous? Ravenous.
Ravening wolves.
They are ravenous wolves. Okay? You got to watch these people. Those religious people, look, the pastor be all clean and sharp every damn Sunday.
Yeah.
The members be clean as a whistle. What they like to say, cleaner than the board of health. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Inside, they are ravenous wolves, man. They are tearing our people apart with this nonsense that they teaching them. You got to be aware of false teachers. That's what a prophet is, a teacher. And these people teach you things like, look at what she said. She appeared. If y'all go and watch that clip, right? Him and her was sitting there singing. You understand? They look so good together. They all in it, right? They appear to be godly people. But she turned into that wolf right before your face and said, yeah, they tell me you a Christian though, but you ain't supposed to divorce. Yeah, I believe in marriage and I believe in divorce as well. She turned into that wolf right before your face. You understand? Y'all remember that movie Teen Wolf? To where he turned around and at one point he just couldn't control it. And he turned around and neck in his head and all that until that wolf face popped out. That's what she just did on that camera, man. She turned into that wolf. You understand? What they are teaching, you should not listen to them. They all over the place. Y'all go listen to that clip. She turned around and was telling people, oh, if you're not willing to change, if you're not willing to work through things, then guess what? Don't get married. But then, oh yeah, I'm all for divorce 100%. That's ridiculous. On one hand, to tell people to work with your partner, but then say, oh, don't work with them, just leave them. Like, that's ridiculous.
Right.
That is insane. Now give me Matthew 23 and 25.
Come.
Then we're gonna get ready to get out of here. Because y'all know we got the debate coming up. 6 p.m. Central Standard Time for the discussion. You understand? The ISUPK and my hitters that you see me with right now. We going in on the Christian Dream Team. We're gonna serve them up their first nightmare. Okay, they want to challenge us on the Bible, in which they are. We're gonna show them that they are no match for the truth.
That's right.
And the topic is going to be: is the virgin birth biblically? Is the virgin birth a biblically correct teaching? We are going to show what the correct teaching is, because they don't have it. The religious dream team, the Christian dream team, they don't have it. They don't have the truth. They have dogma. They have lies. They have magic and mumbo jumbo. But we are going to teach the truth. And then the second one is, can angels disobey God? And we're going to show them in the Bible that no angel has ever disobeyed the Most High.
That's right.
It's insane to even think. Like, now I was taught these same things, in the church. But when I came into the truth, I was so amazed and shocked that it's right here in the book. Where are they getting all this magic from? And it's all just lies. I found out that Christianity is not even found in the Bible. It's a religion, and it's filled with lies, idol worship, LGBTQism. You understand? Child pedophilia. It's filled with all manner of evil.
Yeah.
Because that's what they're about. They're not about serving the Lord. All right. So we're gonna get down on them at 6 p.m. Central Standard Time. It's going down. Make sure y'all tune in to that too. All right. Give me that scripture out.
Come, sir. The book of Matthew, chapter 23 and verse 25.
Mm-hmm.
Woe unto the scribes and Pharisees.
Woe unto the scribes and Pharisees. Woe means destruction. Right? Christ wasn't praying for these people, saying that I hope that they, live a nice life. And all of this nonsense that they claim you're supposed to be preaching for in the Bible. I mean, in these churches. Christ said, woe unto you scribes and you Pharisees. And what else he called them?
Come. Hypocrites.
He called them a hypocrite because they are. This sister just told you, and the brother co-signed it. He co-signed her fuckery. So he's one too. Both of them are hypocrites. A hypocrite is a person that says one thing but does another. She claims to be a Christian and a follower, a believer of Jesus Christ. They made buttons and shirts and hats and all kinds of stuff and say, what would Jesus do? Jesus wouldn't do the shit that you claim you would do. Jesus would not do that. Jesus would not divorce. Had he been married, he would not have divorced. All because this wasn't serving me and my kids. All because I wasn't happy. Jesus would not do what these religious freaks do. So he called them hypocrites, and they are. To this day, they're hypocrites. They claim to follow what's in the book. But then, what was that? About 3 minutes after? 3 minutes after in the video, threw it all in the trash and said, oh no, I'm for marriage, but I'm also for divorce. She's a hypocrite. She's a hypocrite, and this man is weak and turned around and followed his woman. He didn't even stand up for righteousness and say, what do you mean? You would divorce. So at any point when she feels that he is no longer serving her any purpose, guess what she's going to do? You see when she started, what she said? Yeah, 100%. Absolutely, I wanted to divorce you. The brother said, I ain't ever think about divorcing you. But what did she say? 100%. I was going to leave your ass. Like, this is crazy. And then double down on it and say, yeah, people shouldn't get married. Some shouldn't. Some should just have kids. Like, that's crazy. To see that and went through a broken home yourself. You saw what a broken home did to you. And then now you're going to turn around and do it to your damn kids. And say, oh, we just were supposed to have kids. We weren't supposed to be together. You nasty heifer, you. Yeah. Ain't that what you say back in the day? Call them heifer. You nasty heifer. They need to start calling women some of them things they called them back in the day. Maybe they'll change their behavior. Go from no slut shaming to you nasty heifer you.
Oh, scallywag.
You scallywag. You understand? Well, they had a lot of terms that used to keep a woman in check. You understand? But now we just going for anything that she do, anything that she say. The brother sat there. You heard it. You heard him say, and well, I know he felt small. Oh, I know he felt small when he said, I ain't never think about divorcing you. And she said, well, I thought about divorcing your ass. Yeah. Damn, that was cold, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, finish that scripture.
Come, for ye may clean the outside of the cup.
Yeah, them Christians, the outside of their cup look real good. They walking in church together. They singing and dancing. I'm singing unto thee. They speaking in tongues. You understand? They got a good job. They dress nice. They got a nice house. They got a nice car. They make clean the outside of the cup. Keep going.
Right. And of the platter.
Mm-hmm.
But within they are full of extortion and excess.
Man. They full of shit also.
That's right.
You understand? They are full of sins, man. They're full of sins. This sister, I'm telling you, I guarantee that Tabitha herself is filled with sins. A whole bunch of them.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of them, man. And you know something else that I think that she would probably believe in is stepping out on her husband. If she don't disagree with divorce, she don't disagree with giving her body to somebody else. I think she'll do it. I think she would do it. What you think about?
Most definitely know she's gonna do it.
So soon as she unhappy, soon as she is unhappy. That's what you think, my Shala?
Most definitely, I know she'll do it. You can tell who wear the pants in that relationship.
You can tell who wear the pants. Absolutely. What about you, Trooper?
I think she will out of one.
I think so too. What you think, sis? Do you think she has a possibility of spreading herself as well as she is in agreement with divorce, even when the Bible says not to?
Kind of, sir.
Yeah,
I think she would, but I also think that he would still stay with her though.
You said she would what? Say it again.
He would still stay with her, even if she did. He would still stay with her.
Yeah, I think so. I think so too.
He's not a man that can stand on his convictions. So
yeah.
And maybe,
I believe that.
Yeah, maybe he just doesn't, because he doesn't strike me actually as having his own opinion. His opinions are basically based off of hers.
Right. I agree. I looked at him in this video and I said the same thing, because there's other videos that I saw to where, like I said, she was going in on a brother about women being in his DM, you know, and that's what I was saying about Judge Mathis, is that this man is hurt because of his woman. Judge Mathis is having the work. It wasn't just the filing, right? It wasn't just her filing for a divorce, which made his life the worst time ever, like what he said. But it's her and her response. I'm sure that when the people delivered the damn paperwork to him, it caught him by surprise. I know this caught him by surprise, man. She had him served at the home that they share. Here she go filing for something behind this man back, and then turn around and got the server come to him and say, hey, you've been served. And I know he was like, what? Served with what? And then he go and he finds some divorce papers. And I know she been eating him up alive with all of her complaints, with whatever the hell that happened and what she's talking about. You know, why she went and filed. And you could tell it's wearing him down to the point to where he said, well, y'all see, as I'm doing now, I'm flying out. He has to make himself be to blame. He has to blame himself for the woman's unhappiness. And that's what most of those men out there, those religious men, that's what they do. They turn around and they blame themselves. Well, I was out with my boys and I was, out doing my shows and I was out doing my charities. That's a good goddamn thing that you doing. You doing greater than a lot of people are. You understand? To the point to where you got a $5 million house. How fortunate are a lot of brothers and sisters that have such a house? It's some that ain't got none. It's some people that's riding on Section 8 and barely got that, living on pins and needles. You know what I mean? You forever got somebody reporting you. It was a sister down in, where did this happen? Was that Atlanta or Bond? Where the sister, she got robbed several different times in her complex. And it was a teenager, same damn teenager kept breaking in her house. Right. And this time she turned around and was in the house. And the teenager was trying to come through her daughter's window. She didn't know who it was coming in her baby's bedroom. And she took her gun and fired and unalived the little guy and ended up losing her place because she's not supposed to have a gun, on government property. You got some people that's living out there like that. They got to sit and get robbed. You got a man coming in my daughter's room. Oh my God, I could only imagine the thoughts that was going through this sister's head. But here you are living good. You in a $5 million mansion. You get to take trips. I'm sure Judge Mathis ain't just mistreated you 39 years, ain't gave you no money. You ain't worth nothing. You know what I'm saying? I'm sure he didn't do her like that. I'm sure she benefiting. I'm sure she driving well and looking well, just like what he do. But according to her, she's unhappy about. She's unhappy. Yes, sir. And she's a woman and she deserves to be happy. Like, no, you don't. You work on happiness. That's what you do. Don't nobody deserve shit. If we're going to be technical, we all deserve to have been put to death. The first sin we committed. That's what the Bible says. That the wages of sin is death. So that's what we actually deserve. Now, since the Most High gave us another chance, why don't you take that? Stop being so goddamn stupid. Stop being so damn selfish and take this second chance and actually get it right. You done slept with all of these men all your goddamn life. Why don't you finally get it right? Why don't you finally get that vagina a rest? Because everybody has some. The boys on the football team, the basketball team, the boy in college, the boy that you worked with at Popeyes. You know what I'm saying? Your baby daddy, your second one, your third one, your fourth one, your fifth one. Everybody has some of that monkey. What did the OJ say? She used to be my girl. Oh my God. Everybody can say that damn near. She used to be my girl. You can go somewhere with a woman and somebody, there go my ex right there. There go my baby mom. There go my, like, come on, man. We got to make black marriages great again. We got to make the black man great again. We got to make the black woman great again. And the only way to do that is for us to follow these scriptures. It's for us to follow the culture that the Most High left us. He didn't leave us a culture to where you do whatever you feel. You understand? Our morals is not to, you know what? Yeah, I heard what the Bible is saying, but you know what? This is what I do. This is what I feel. Nobody cares what you feel, but you. Like, who cares what you feel, but you? Especially when what you feel goes against the word of God. So go live whatever type of life that you want. Just leave the Bible out of it. Don't say that God, told you that this wasn't your husband. You know how many sisters I had called me with that? I had a sister listening to class and said, wait a minute, I heard y'all say that you're not supposed to divorce. This was after the class. I said, absolutely. And the sister had divorced her. I forgot how long they were together. I think 7 years or something like that. And she said, oh, yeah, I left my husband. I said, why is that? She said, cuz he got laid off. This is what she said. He got laid off and hadn't had a job for a long time. That's what she said. I said, damn, you left the man for that? Like, no wonder so many of our brothers are acting, and I'm not giving them an excuse, but I just realized why they're acting and responding to women the way that they are. Where they saying, I don't even want to be responsible for no broad. I don't want to get married. I just want to smash and pass. I see why so many brothers are doing that, because look at what they get. Here you go in your time of need to where you need some support. You know what I mean? Because you lost your job. She didn't say that the brother was a bum and just didn't want to work. You know, they like putting that on the brother. They like saying he's a bum and he don't want to work. We are going through some ridiculous times, man. Look at COVID-19. Look at what it did to a lot of jobs. Here in the city of St. Louis, as small as the city of St. Louis is, boy, it was tons of businesses that closed and they keep closing. I think the first round was 100. Oh my God. Bon, look that number up for me. The first round of businesses that closed, I want to say it was 180 something. I can't recall. But I want to be correct. How many businesses closed in the city of St. Louis during COVID-19? There was a lot of them, brother. It was a lot. It was how many million? Then my child, look up how many people were unemployed during COVID-19 in St. Louis. Matter of fact, just look it up in Atlanta. I have a bond. Look it up. Look it up in your city.
Con, sir.
Let me see if I can find that number, because that was large too.
Saying 13%. Let me see what the numbers add up to though. It's not giving me an exact number of people. Hold on.
You said it ain't giving the exact number?
No, it's not giving me. It's just giving me percentages.
That's all right.
Yeah, it's giving me percentages.
Because that's what this one was giving me too. It was a lot. I got the article.
Okay. Let's see.
I got the article. I gotta find it. But it says here in the one that I got for St. Louis. This was in 2020. For males it was 40%, females 60%, older than 55 was 38%, have been temporarily laid off was 23%. Let me see. Good, this crazy. This crazy. It was a lot of people. Whoa, I think I got it. Let me see. How many millions of people was it? Okay, nah. Damn, I thought it was in this one.
Yeah, I'm trying to get an actual number.
Man, it was millions of people laid off here in St. Louis that had no job. I remember one time in the food drive, a pastor, brother, pulled up and said, "What's going on over here?" And I said, "We feeding our people, man. We got plenty of good food." I said, "Commander YAHANNA of the ISUPK, this is what he does." You understand? I said, during these times, I said he got plenty of it, and he giving it out to our people that's in need. The brother looked back at the line. He said, all of them new cars in this line. He said, them people don't need no food. And this was a preacher. This was a pastor, brother. And he looking at the cars that people driving and said that they don't need no food. I said, I'll be damned. That's crazy.
All right, I got something out of one.
Go ahead.
It says Atlanta, Georgia today. Governor Brian Kemp appalled Georgia's unemployment rate dropping for the 17th straight month to 3.2% for September, and an all-time low. Additionally, the number of unemployed Georgians rose above 5 million for the first time since the beginning of the pandemic.
That's just one city. That's just one city. You found it about? Damn. Because I want to get. I don't want to misquote it. I don't want to misquote these numbers. But it was a lot of businesses that closed here, and it was a lot of brothers and sisters laid off her. And I just couldn't believe that sister had said that, knowing what was going on. People had lost their jobs. You know, I had even lost contracts to where people, they were scared to have the cleaning crew come in and clean a building when we got the chemicals to help keep the COVID down. We got what you need, which is to routinely clean your building so that disease won't get in here and kill none of y'all. You know what I'm saying? But they was like, oh no, we're gonna have somebody do it in-house. Now, of course, some of them called us back. We got some of them back and some we didn't.
Salaki, sir.
But the point I'm making, 1 second, Warrior. The point I'm making is it's hard times, and it's been hard times, especially for us. And leaving your man because he didn't, after 7 or 10 years, however long they was together, all because he got laid off. That's insane. Go ahead, Maisha.
All right, and so this is even crazy when I add this to it. It says the Georgia population is 6 million. So at the time when I read that article in 2020, at that time, 5 million people were laid off. So only a million people, a little bit over a million people had jobs.
Damn.
That's crazy. Yeah, that's crazy. I didn't know that.
Damn. That is crazy. And you wonder why the crime went through the roof.
Oh my goodness. Whoa.
The crime went through the roof. That is crazy. So we can't be using things like, you know, he or she unemployed or whatever your excuse is to divorce, man. You understand? So far, like I said, Judge Mathis is claiming that it's and the other article that we read, it was because of him not having time to spend with his woman because he has a bunch of responsibilities. You knew this man had responsibilities for 39 years long. 39 years long. And I'm sure for a long time, because I don't think she worked. I don't think she worked. And then in the filing, she is seeking, you know what? She wants some paper. You understand? Along with those divorce papers. Why in the hell do you want to leave your man and take him for his money instead of being with him and benefiting from the money? Be with the man and benefit from it, not leave him and take it.
Yeah.
So of course he fighting that. You understand? He don't want to give us shit. And you know what? If we had lived in a righteous society, she wouldn't be getting anything. She wouldn't get anything. You better get out there and work now. That's what she should be made to do. Get out there and work this. Since you're so unhappy with his schedule, go out there and work. Because I'm sure this man, all of his hard work is allowing you to live a nice, comfortable, and relaxed lifestyle. I'm sure it is. You know, so there it is, man. You know, don't listen to these religious people, man. Don't listen to these Christians. Don't listen to these preachers and these pastors and these people that claim that they love the Lord, man. Because they're going to steer you wrong. They are going to tell you something that's going to benefit you as an individual. when that's not what this is about. This ain't about individuality. Serving God is about keeping his rules, right? That's what this is about. And as you can see, Christians do not. Religious people do not. They do what they want. They do what they feel. They go with their gut. When your gut is big and full of shit. You understand? So you shouldn't be doing that. What you should be going off of is the word of God. And then I'm off of it. I'm gone. You understand? You got something you want to drop upon?
No, sir.
All right. My Shala.
Sir. Heavy radio show as always.
Hey, the water warrior. The water trooper.
Nah, sir.
All right. No sweat. Sis, come on with it. You want to say something?
The water for allowing me to be on the stage.
Hey, ain't no sweat anytime, sis. You can come on anytime, all right? We appreciate you. Yep. All right, with that, shalom, Israel, we gone.
Shalom.
All right, I can